Hey guys, Adam Trigger here, wagertalk.com. Here to talk NFL Week 4, Dolphins and Bills. But first, give us a like and subscribe so we can keep bringing you these free pick videos all season long. Dolphins, Bills, Buffalo, New York. Should be a great atmosphere. I went to this game last year. It was on a Saturday night. The infamous snowball game that the Bills escaped with a 3-point win. And I like the Bills to win again here. So I'm going to talk about the Dolphins first. Of course, the big headline, the 70 points they scored last week in a win over the Broncos. It's almost impossible to not be overvalued when you score 70 points in an NFL game. And that's where I kind of see the Dolphins coming in here. I think the Broncos at this point, we can say confidently, are the worst defense in the NFL. If they're not the worst, they're one of them. The week before giving up 70 points, they were torched by the Commanders, who were essentially shut out by the Bills last week, 37-3 final, but they had a 0 in that on the scoreboard for the majority of that game. The Dolphins offense, as good as they are, I think we got to take this with a little bit of a grain of salt here, in the respect that they've now faced two very poor defenses, the Chargers and the Broncos. The majority of their offensive stats and numbers are against those two teams, neither of which have a good defense. The other team they faced is the Patriots, who I got to admit are better than I expected them to be this season, but they're still a bottom 10 team in the league. So again, while the Patriots are better and their defense has played pretty good, I still don't think they're a top team in the NFL, which means the Bills will be the toughest team Miami has seen all season. Now, the Bills defensively, I still have some question marks if they're truly elite. Remember, their three opponents so far, the Commanders, the Raiders, and the Jets, who lost Aaron Rodgers after 4 snaps. So basically the Zach Wilson-led Jets. But this defense is still in the top 10, I would say, in the NFL. They're great against the run. They cover well. And I think it's really going to be a much tougher scenario for Tua. As good as the Dolphins offense is, I just don't think they're going to light up the Bills the way they did the Broncos or the Chargers. I actually expect an output similar to what they did against the Patriots, probably in the 20 to 30 point range at best. Now, on the other side, we could see the Bills light up the Dolphins because Josh Allen has kind of, he's put up some great numbers against this team. But this year's Dolphins, I don't know if they're going to be able to really get to Allen here. And that's when he tends to thrive. When Josh Allen isn't under pressure, when he can kind of make plays, and more importantly, when he can escape the pressure and then go ahead and make plays with his legs, is when he's at his best. And I fully expect him to be able to do that against this Dolphins defense. As far as the line is concerned, I got to be honest, I couldn't believe this opened where it did. 3.5 some places. I thought that was outrageous, and I think that it's kind of started to be bet to where I would have expected it to be. I will most likely jump in with the Bills for a client play at some point. Probably going to just take 2.5. I don't know if it gets better than that, but I would have made the Bills at least a field goal favorite here. So I was kind of surprised to see it open where it did after the Dolphins' 70-point outburst last week. With that being said, there is no doubt in my mind that the Bills are the right side in this game. I think we see Miami regress a little bit as they start to play some of the better teams in this league. There's no doubt that the Bills are one of them, and this really should be a good matchup for Josh Allen and this Bills offense. So I'll take the Bills. I will lay the 2.5 points here. And if I do make this a client play, which it's on my list right now, I will post it to Twitter. So head on over to Twitter and follow me at TopFlightSI for updates on this game. And click on the videos on your screen. We've got picks in every NFL game and select college football games. And if you want all of my plays, head over to Wager Talk and use the promo code TRIG100. That's TRIG 100 for $100 off any NFL or college football season pass.